Yeah, guys, we're ready. We're back. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians live stream. Game 2 of 3 against the mighty Athletics. And hopefully tonight the Guardians offense will actually show up because it was pretty clear last night they were still back in San Francisco. They only mustered one run, and they really couldn't do anything against Jeffrey Springs, which is kind of embarrassing considering the ballpark that they're playing in is literally like a damn near like Yankee Stadium, even smaller than that. So anyways, with that being said, let's dive right into the starting lineups. First for the 37 and 37 Cleveland Guardians. Leading off in left field, Stephen Kwan. Batting second, designated hitter Kyle Manzardo. Batting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Batting cleanup first baseman Carlos Santana. Batting fifth, shortstop Daniel Schneemann. Batting sixth, center fielder Nolan Jones. Batting seventh, in the squat behind the plate, catcher Bo Naylor. Batting eighth, right fielder Jonathan Rodriguez. And batting ninth at second base is Angel Martinez. On the mound for the Guardians tonight is Luis Ortiz. And then for the A's, their lineup is as follows. And I almost said and I quote like I'm doing a video. Leading off in right field, Lawrence Butler. Batting second, shortstop Jacob Wilson. Batting third in left field, Brent Rooker. Batting cleanup, designated hitter Nick Hertz. Batting sixth. No, fifth. Yeah, batting fifth. Third baseman Max Muncy. Batting sixth. First baseman Tyler Soderstrom. Batting seventh. Center fielder JJ Bleday. Batting eighth. Second baseman Luis Urias. And batting ninth in the squat behind the plate for the A's is Austin Wynns. On the mound for the A's is Mitch Spence. All right. Let's get it. Who's ready for some baseball? Yeah. Yeah, it's actually relatively early tonight. So we ready? Again, just a reminder, I'll be watching this game on Fubo, so I'm about 2 plays or so behind. So no spoiling. You know the drill. All right. We all ready to go? There's Luis Ortiz hanging out in the dugout. And of course, it is widely known now he is amongst the pitchers that get the lowest run support amount on average. We saw a Mitch Keller earlier. He gets, I think, the lowest amount of run support. Of course, Luis is up there. Spence, 25 games, 3 starts, 2-1 record, 350 ERA, 54 innings, 16 walks, 47 Ks, and a 248 opponent average. 3 starts, he's 1-0 with a 120 ERA. Pitch to Kwan is outside, ball 1. And we're on the way from Suter Health Park in Sacramento, California. 6 homers, 23 RBIs for Stephen Kwan in 71 games. Here's the 1-0. High, ball 2. The A's won 5-1 last night, despite the fact Tanner Bybee actually did really well. Just classic. 2-0 to Kwan. Kwan to right field, and it's off the wall. Oh, that was so close to leaving the yard. And he gets a leadoff double. That thing was so close to leaving the yard, man. Oh my God. I think the right fielder actually gave up on it too. I legit think he gave up on it. If it had just been a little bit higher, it might bounce on the wall and then go over. But instead, it's a leadoff double, his 16th of the year. Here's Kyle Manzardo. Checks the runner. Here's the first pitch. Much better start than last game. It was a beautiful night in Sacramento. Here's the 1-0 to Manzardo. Checks the runner. Pitch. And he hits this one to right. Again at Lawrence Butler, and he will catch it. Quan will go to third. So at least he moves the runner. Can't be too mad. Can't be mad at that. It's a productive out. Already a much better approach than last game. And now here's Jose Ramirez. And then you have Santana, Schneemann, Jones, Bo, Naylor, J-Rod, and then Martinez. So 1 on, 1 out. Chance to score first. Give Luis some run support. 92 outs, just a bit in the zone for a strike. J-Ram batting .317 on the year. 13 homers, 35 RBIs, 72 games, 378 on, I think it's OPS. Here's the 0-1 to J-Ram. Did he go? No, he didn't. 1-1. Runner scored 8 of 13 times with a runner on third and less than 2 outs. Mostly via sac fly, of course. Here's the 1-1 to J-Ram. He was trying to crush it. Fouled it off, 1-2. When J-Ram, I mean, one barely really got a lot of it, and it still went to the wall. J-Ram probably hit it out of the damn park if he gets a chance to. If you're Spence, you do not want to hang one here against J-Ram. 2. And this would be out number 2. Can't even get it out of the damn infield. Wow, you say Guardians win 11-4 today? You mean you actually think we're going to win? We're going to score 11? We can barely score 4. Rucker, Blade, and Butler in the outfield. Muncy at third, Wilson at short, Urias at second, Soderstrom at first, and Wins behind the plate. Here's Carlos Santana. Pitch. Inside. Yeah, they had scored 8 of 13 times. Well, now there's 2 outs, so that's what now? 8 of 14? 70 games, 8 homers, 36 RBIs for Santana, 241 average. 1-0 from Spence. Strike. Watch that Quan ball be the only one that we hit that really gets to the wall. Here's the 1-1 of Santana. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, they're not going to score. Like all Ramirez had to do is get the ball to the outfield. Couldn't even do that. This team goes loser mode so often in these situations. They don't have a clutch bone in their body. 1-2. Fouled it off. 1-2 count for Spence. Here's the 1-2 coming again to Santana. Pitch. Into center and caught for the out. So they do nothing with the leadoff double. As always, bottom of the first. Coming up. This team is just so bad. Get a leadoff double by Quan. I'm convinced he could have a leadoff triple and he wouldn't score. I'm convinced. Right. Wholeheartedly convinced. Leadoff triple and we wouldn't score. 130 pitch, complete game shut piece for the LSU Tigers today. Kansas City getting smoked too. 130 pitches. Gee whiz. This team's trying way too hard to like hit homers. Right? They overswing a lot too. J-Ram gets one thing on his mind, and that is hitting balls to like he's trying to hit one to the Pacific. Yeah, somehow. Even if the stadium's away from the Pacific Ocean, he's gonna try to hit it to where it goes all the way around the globe. So we go to the bottom of the first, and we'll see what Luis Ortiz can do. 10-4 Mets. 10-4, good buddy. But at least we got a hit, though. 14 games, 14 starts, 3-8 record, 4.64 ERA, 75 and 2/3 innings, 39 walks, 81 Ks, 249 opponent average for Luis Ortiz. And here's Lawrence Butler. First pitch. Swing and a miss. 97 on the gun for Luis. Butler 264 average on the year. A 1 from Ortiz. Strike. Of course, they got to do the behind the umpire cam where we can't see where the ball went, but it is a strike. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can we stop with the behind the ump cam? Pitch. Ball. Like during the production truck, like, hey, let's do the behind the ump cam. And like, no. I like this cam better. 1-2. 2-2. Wow, Mets are kicking the crap out of freaking Philly tonight. Damn. 14 hits, 10 runs. 2-2 count. The 2-2. Ball. My God, Luis. He's literally putting the ball everywhere but in the zone. He's trying to nibble. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Num, 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 num. Walking the leadoff batter. Classic Luis, right? Payoff pitch. Hey, he hung him up. There you go. He was waiting for a pitch to bite a little too much, but it didn't. That one didn't have any bite to it. Look at that, just yeet. So it gets Lawrence Butler staring at strike 3. Here's Wilson. Pitch. Strike. 358 average, 9 homers, 40 RBIs, and 72 games for Jacob Wilson. 397 on base percentage. Pitch. That's way too much bite. That thing went skirting out here. Skirt, skirt. Not even Bo Naylor could catch that one. One. Pitch. Ball. Come on. Oh, he's trying to play wiffle ball out here. Man, come on now, mate. 2-1 count. Ortiz sets. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Evens the count at 2. Luckily, I think this is the last like real 10 o'clock game we have, I think, the rest of the year. I think. 2-2. Pitch. Ah, rung him up again. Dang. And that one just got a little bit of the zone. Enough of the zone for the ump to ring him up. That thing came back over the zone, man. I think he's got some movement to it. My God. So 2 down. All right. This will be fun. Here's Brent Rooker. Pitch. He swung at a pitch that was trying to dig a hold of China. Dig a hole back to Oakland. Trying to be, it's a gopher ball. 15 homers, 41 RBIs in 78 games for Brent Rooker. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Strike. 98. Oh, he's bringing the gas today. This dude bringing out the gas. Damn. Here's the 0-2. He's trying to get him to chase that one, but he didn't bite that time. And 2 to Rooker. The pitch. Fouled it off. Of course, there's got to be flies flying around in here. Of course. Classic. It's the 1-2. Fouled it off again. Turn this down a little bit. I don't want to get copyrighted by songs and stuff. 2. Ball. Here we go. 2-2 to Rooker. Pitch. Ball. Dude, Luis, stop trying to play wiffle ball, bro. He's trying to do like a wiffle ball cricket mixture. Where he's like, the ball goes wee dancing and it bounces. God. Payoff pitch coming to Rooker. Payoff pitch. Ball for my God. You had him, and then, oh, nope. Can't stop trying to play wiffle ball. So that's their first base runner. And here's Nick Kurtz. Had the 2-run homer last night to put them ahead. He's DHing this evening. Pitch to Kurtz. Strike. It's like Ortiz was just like overly afraid of Rooker, and he just said, screw it, I'm just going to walk him. 10 homers, 25 RBIs for Kurtz. 252 average. Has a 6-game hitting streak. Strike. And I'm pretty sure he's hit a homer in like 6 of his last like 7 games or something crazy like that. Here's the 0-2 to Kurtz. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So yeah, that's what he was doing. Yep. He was like, I'm not going to get beat by Rooker. So I'm going to put him on and take care of this kid here, I guess. It's so funny how pitchers do that. They look like they don't even know what the hell they're doing for one guy, and then all of a sudden they just lock back in. Like he could have just out-nastied freaking Rooker and took him down. But no, I get it. You don't want to get beat by Rooker. Rooker's a tough guy. He was one of the guys I wanted via trade the last couple years, but they extended him, so he's not going anywhere. At least for right now. Come back in a few years, and I bet you they might move him, but not right now. And it's funny because when the move to Vegas was pretty much announced, I was thinking, John Sterling is such a douchebag asshole. After not spending really anything the last several years in Oakland, pissing that fan base off, he's going to go out here and actually spend money. And what do you know? Luis Severino. I think he got like one of the largest contracts they've ever given out. They're out here extending players and, oh, wow. Alvarez just took Taijuan Walker deep. That's tough. Because, of course, he did. Taijuan Walker stinks. Wow, 3, and they threw the ball back. That's funny. Petty. Francisco Alvarez. Not gonna lie, these new Mets blue jerseys look kind of weird. It's because the lettering isn't orange. The lettering's blue, like the jersey. So here's Daniel Schneemann leading off. First pitch strike from Spence. Here in the top of the second. 8 homers, 21 RBIs for Schneemann. Pitch. Outside ball. The Schnee. This is the man of Schnee. Here's the 1-1 to Schneemann. Pitch. Schneemann to right. And, of course, Lawrence Butler makes the catch. So that keeps the tradition going. Another day. Another web gem by an opposing outfielder. Because that's all that happens. I swear, every freaking game, the last week or so, we've had a hit robbed. That's a double at least if it bounces earlier. Here's Nolan Jones. Inside ball 1. I can't even remember like when the robbery streak started. My God. 1-0. Ball. There's Jay. I'm watching a highlight, I guess, film of something with Angel. Probably about his pitching style, I guess. 2-0 coming to Jones. Strike. 2-1. This team is so feeble. They're not even going to touch Spence. So feeble. 3 homers, 18 RBIs for Nolan Jones. 66 games, 218 average, 302 on base percentage. Last 17 games, he's batting .341. So he's actually been doing really well this last month or so. 2-1. Fouls it off. 2-2. Of course, Nolan Jones was reacquired from the Rockies in exchange for Tyler Freeman. Here's the 2-2 to Jones. Pitch. Outside. Ball 3. Off pitch. Fouls it off. Yeah, there was no. You couldn't stare at that pitch. You had to foul it off. You can't stare at that. That's a hoo-ha. That's a yeah. That's a ring you up. Cha-ching. All right, payoff pitch again from Spence. Outside, ball 4. Guardians will have the second base runner of the evening. And now the inning will continue here with one down. Here's Bo Naylor. Into right field. That's a gap shot. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Nolan Jones can run for days. Let's see what he does. He's coming home. He slides in. He's safe. The ball goes to the backstop, and Bo Naylor goes to third. Wow, what a sequence of events that was. Run around third, and the Guardians strike first. Good job, Bo. Again, just gapping it between the outfielders, and Nolan Jones just kept going. Ball went right past everybody, and Bo Naylor's now at third. Here's J-Rod trying to maybe add another one here. Johnny Rodriguez. Pitch. That felt so good for freaking Bo. A gapper between the outfielders to the wall. Here's the 0-1. Coming to J-Rod. Johnny. Here's Johnny. Grounder gets past base hit into the corner. Bo will come home, and J-Rod will go to second with a 1-out RBI double. I said, here's Johnny. There you go. 2-0. Hey, literally, it's like, here's Johnny. Oh, he hung that thing. Man, that thing was hung like laundry on laundry day. Damn. Just barely snuck that past the third baseman. All the way into that corner and left. See if they can keep it up. 2-0. Here in the second. Here's Angel Martinez, the number 9 hitter. And then you get the top of the order. What's that dude doing? Okay. Showing his shirt off, I guess. Pitch. Yeah, these guys, because when they go to the plate, they be relaying what they see. 5 home runs, 25 RBIs in 58 games for Angel. J-Rod takes his lead off second. Here's the 0-1. Checks the runner. Pitch. Oh, what are you doing, fool? Man. That pitch was like all the way in, bro. You should have hung. Should have just spat on it. You should have went Haktuda on that thing. All right, well, here's the 0-2 to Martinez. Pitch. And that'll be out number 2, I think. Yep, out number 2. It's close. But again, he moves the runner to third, so I'll take a productive out. That thing just kind of slowed all the way down when it got to the shortstop. I thought maybe he'd hit it a little harder and he'd just go zoom right through, but nope, not this time. So, Douglas Odor talking to J-Rod. And now here's Stephen Kwan. Had that leadoff double last time up. Pitch. Off. Dad's coughing up a lung out there. Disgusting. Here's the 1-0. Pitch. To left. This might be trouble. And it's foul. Thought that might stay fair. Damn. That thing dropped like crazy. That thing must have hooked like, oh man. But it was going to stay fair somehow. Watch, they show the replay of that, and it wasn't even close to being fair. 1-1 count to Quan. I'd love to see him get another line drive base hit here like he did last time. Off the wall or even over the wall. 1-1. The pitch. He was trying to go oppo with that one. Go towards third base somehow. I'm just waiting for Spence to hang another one here. But be careful. He's going to try to go zero in on you again. Like he did with Angel Martinez. Be ready for the hanger. Bang the hanger. 1-2. And there's a base hit. And another run scores. RBI single. 3-0 Guardians. Yeah, I think these guys are locking in on Spence now. Nothing too crazy, just off the end of the bat. Got it up, got it over the infield, blooped it in the center. No problem. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. And now here's Kyle. Kyle. Hey, Kyle. I can't do my voice. Over half RBI, plus 170. My under is minus 220 for Kyle. Kyle. Mm-hmm. Here's the 0-1 to Manzardo. Pitch. Outside. Spence already at almost at 40 pitches. Yeah, Mets win 11-4. Damn. Flew out his first time up. 11 home runs, 31 RBIs for Kyle. Quan at first. Honestly, I'd be like, yeah, screw it. Try to steal here. Get in scoring position. Be aggressive. Oh, okay. He must have been listening to me. Keep in mind, this is happening before I'm even talking about it. So, yeah. Because I'm like about player 2 behind. Because of Fubo. Delay. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Strike. Okay. 1-2 coming to Kyle. Oh, nope, I'm going to step off. Stepping off. Here's the 1-2 again. Pitch. Swing and a miss. We he fouled it off. Oh my God. He probably hit. Quan will run to third. First and third, and 2 out. And now comes J-Ram. Screen freeze or something? No? Kirk Barton about to be in prison for 10 years? God damn. So runners on first and third. Damn, Spence is already almost at 40 pitches here. And you're lagging that real bad. I'm always lagging because my internet sucks and it's late. I always lag. Don't you know me by now? Pitching coach goes out to talk. Kyle on first, Steve and Quan on third. The always dangerous Jose Ramirez at the dish. I'm expecting either the most feeble at bat ever, or he's going to hit a 3-run blast. Or maybe get a base hit. But you know he's going to go for that 3-run blast. Man, he going to go for the big shot here. He going for the big shot. Oh, he going for the shot, though. Pitch to J-Ram. Up the middle, base hit. And another run scores. And it's 4-0 Guards. Oh yeah, let's go. Keep the train running. 4-0. Oh, we've scored more runs than we've scored in most games. 4-0, just like that. That's 900th career RBI, 5th most in club history. Oh yeah, that whole thing with Kirk Barton is just messed up. All right. Who's going to be the buzzkill? Here's Carlos Santana. Pitch from Spence. First pitch strike. Watch it be Santana who's the buzzkill. Overall, we had a fantastic inning. Dude's almost at 50 pitches. A flyout his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, that's high, ball one. 14-0 record when scoring 4+ runs off opposing starting pitcher. Okay, cool. 1-1 to Santana. There's the pitch. Grounder to first, and of course, there's the final out. So it was Santana who would be the buzzkill, but not before the Guardians would add not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 runs this inning. We go to the bottom of the second, up 4-0. That was probably one of the best innings I've seen from this team. Besides the game against the Reds recently, where we scored 11. I mean, that inning, that had to have been, what, a 30-pitch inning or something like that? Almost a 30-pitch inning from Spence. I mean, you think about it, they damn near pitched around. Well, we damn near hit around. Crazy. We literally damn near hit around. That is nuts, man. Let's see. Oh, Dodgers and Nats. Let's watch this game. I feel like the Dodgers are always on MLB Network. You quit drinking after that happened? Yeah. That's the kind of event that will set you straight for life. Getting a DUI. But what Kirk Barton did, he's going to prison for a while. They believe he was drunk driving and he ran over and he hit somebody. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh. Oh. So here in the bottom of the second, it man, that had to have felt like an eternity for Luis. Pitch. Strike. The Guardians damn near pitched around. Wow. Here's Max Muncy, the third baseman. 5 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Pitch. Chopper. Right back to the pitcher. He'll stop, throws, and he throws it into the dugout area. Off the netting area. Of course he would do that. Didn't go in the dugout, but it was like, dude, why did he whip that ball so freaking hard? I mean, Muncy, he wasn't gonna beat the throw. A soft little wee, and he gets him. But this guy's like, wow, acting like he's got Rajay Davis or Jose Reyes running to the plate. Damn. God, I freaking hate when these dudes do that stuff. Stupid. Yeah, get to the ball. Always the brainless stuff. Here's Tyler Soderstrom. It's not even like Muncy was going to beat the throw out. He could have got a bag lunch. Chopper, double, nope. Oh, that's right. They gave him second. That's right. Oh, they got the. Oh, he's safe. Oh my God, Steve, too nonchalant. Man, oh, they were too nonchalant. Yeah, now they're being too nonchalant with it. Brother. Well, here's JJ Day. 8 homers, 20 RBIs. There's at the corners, nobody out. God, Joe, sit up, and that's out play. Concho, so I'm gonna say Concho. He scored 4 runs. So literally hit a grounder right at the pitcher, and he's like, "Hey, so what's it gonna be to throw? You just go, yeet, little ha, to the club, ha, oh, that was it. Swing and a miss, two, nasty, swear, they do. Like, Rubs, no, no, nobody's sending any Rubs. No, here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. It should be over because yeah, routine to routine matters. We can't throw the ball. We can't throw the ball to person to first base. Face network don't play in the inning, but I can't even trust this to turn don't play. I guess either. Spurs side ball. Just waiting for this bozo to hang on. Well, Dodgers 8-9 hitters. 7 games, batting 349 extra bases, 13 RBIs, 10 runs. So right at J-Rod. Oh, yeah, but he's not going any. He's not going to even try that. So there's 2 down. So J-Rod to get it in there. And it was too shallow. He probably weren't, trying to score. What was that? What was it? Got to the wall. That was way too shallow. This ballpark, everything is shallow. It's a Yankee Stadium. Yeah, it's fair to stick Yankee Stadium down here. It's 2 minutes first time. It's the first throw over. See the play. And the offense actually showed up. Believe it or not. Go, 2 wins. The number 9 hitter, the catcher. The Guardians damn near batted around, too. Here's the 1-0. Strike. I'm trying to think, did they bat? They might have, actually. Now that I think about it. They actually might have batted around. Off. Because if I think about it, you have the leadoff double and then 3 straight outs. So, yeah, they did bat around. That's crazy. That's nuts. Yeah, 1-2 count to wins. Let's see if Luis can put them away here. The 1-2 to right. I'm sorry, to left. And there's the catch by Quan. Kind of scared me based off the camera angle, but alas, no damage. So yeah, Luis Ortiz didn't know how to throw a ball to first, and then on the second one they were being a hella nonchalant with it. That and I think Soderstrom just walked it like crazy. He ran like he was late for the bus, right? He was trying to beat the elevator. Go to the third, up 4-0. It's crazy because we've only scored more than 4 runs once or twice this whole month. Maybe once, I think. And that was when we scored 11 on the freaking Reds. And we scored 4 runs on one hit with the Santana slam. Can't even think of a worse receiver room. How about you, dog? Maybe the Seahawks. I have JSN. I don't know. Do they still have Lockett? I don't know if they have Lockett still. I don't think so, but this is definitely not that impressive. Because really, all you really have is Jerry Jeudy, and you get a lot of question marks. Daniel Schneemann, 31 games on the road, 302 average, 7 homers, 15 RBIs, 5 doubles, and a 381 on base percentage. Here's the first pitch. I believe, yeah, we did kind of bat around last inning. Well, damn near did anyway. Had a line out his first time up. Here's the 0-1 to the man of Schnee. Pitch. Ball. I think we almost did bat around last inning, now that I think about it. Yeah. Here's the 1-1 to Schneemann. Got on top of, underneath that one and fouled it off. This dude is just begging to have one crushed, man. He hangs that pitch. I'm just waiting for someone to smoke it. We saw Quan do it already one time. I'm just waiting for someone else to do it. Legit. All right, here's the 1-2 to Schneemann. The middle. This would be a tough play. Got barely, though, by about a few steps. But he got him. He was going away from the bag. Yeah. Barely got him, though. He was probably like a step or two from actually from beating it out. Yeah, a step or two from actually beating that out. Here's Nolan Jones. Pitch. Strike. He walked his first time up. And then he scored, so yeah. This is where the last inning started. Pitch. Up high. Ball. Top of the third. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off. Spence is at 52 pitches. Here's the 1-2 from Spence. jammed him off the catcher's protector. Needs a second to gather himself. Yeah, off the mask. Off the bat and then off the mask of wins. So they got to check him out. Looks to be okay, though. That's why they wear them. One, two count. See if Nolan can get a base hit here or something. Don't let Spence settle in. Here's the 1-2 to Jones. Swing and a miss. Buried one in on his feet. I placed a bet just now to hit a bomb for J-Ram. They hit a bomb. I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be shocked if he doesn't hit a bomb in this series. Like, of course he wouldn't do it in this rinky-dink little ballpark. Freaking AAA ass ballpark, man. Pitch. Bo Naylor, strike. Just glad we actually put up 4 runs in an inning. We didn't just do one and then do nothing else. Like we've always done, seemingly. All one. Okay, that one went all the way down to the ground. 1-1. I'm just waiting for Spence to hang one. Because Bo is the guy to crush it if he has a chance. It's weird. He has the weirdest stat line ever. 1-1. Oh, that could have been a pitch, but okay. 1-2. J-Rod, Martinez, and Kwan would be due up in the 4th. Unless Bo can get a base hit here. 1-2. Ball. Or maybe draw a walk. That'd be cool. That'd be nice. I would love that. I would love that so very much. Get him a walk or a base hit or something. Hit a gapper. Yeah. 2-2. I just fouled it off. People criticize Bo Naylor, but he's good. It's better than some catchers. Just need it. I mean, we all want him to be like Cal Raleigh. I'd love to have him like Cal Raleigh, but I don't know if that'll happen. Oh, damn. Who the hell hit that nuke in freaking LA? Was that Wood? Yep, that was Wood. Damn. 2-2. Grounder foul. James Wood hit it 451 at 113 miles per hour. Hit it so far and fast, the center fielder gave chase for a second and then realized, crap, that's not coming back. Hell no. Not even close. Off the end of the bat, too. Sheesh. Here's the 2-2 to Naylor. Swung and missed. And that is it for the top of the 3rd. Damn, James Wood. And then another one? Dude, back-to-back jacks? Hey, yo, Luis Garcia. Damn. Dude, the Nationals got something good going. Their lineup is nice. I think maybe just fix their pitching staff a little, and I think they could be a threat again. God. Freddie's like, damn. Oh, in reality, Freddie's probably thinking, come on, Dustin, lock in here, bro. We can't have you out here throwing bullpen. throwing batting practice. Because that's pretty much what he's doing at this point. He's tossing batting practice out here. Like, yeah, you can't be doing that if you want to have a chance to win, obviously. Sheesh. So yeah, they're showing Luis Ortiz's last start for this year, I guess, 2025. Four seam and sinker. Okay. So here's Lawrence Butler. Strike. 35 pitches thrown by Ortiz so far. Kind of, I want to see how he does with run support. 0 for 1. Swing and miss. Because you see pitchers act differently when they have run support versus when they don't have run support. Like if it's like this, like tie, like if it was tied, like 0-0 or whatever. They pitch differently. Their mentality goes different. They settle down, pitch, and they might lock in earlier too. They're not, on edge. Like I must do what I must carve them up. Here comes the 1-2 to Butler. Pitch. Left field foul. Not gonna lie, that last pitch that Quan caught, that fly ball that Quan caught, I think last inning, that scared me. I thought it was going out. I was like, oh no, but I was like, okay, he's there. All right, we good. All right, here's the 1-2 to Butler. The pitch. Fly ball. Left field. And it's out of, just into the seats. Dude made a pretty nice snag. He's like, it's a nice ball. Hey, let's go the scuff mark on it. Could probably sell this. One, two, coming to Butler. Again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Sup, Gage? Says go A's, baby. Brent Rooker going yard. I wouldn't be shocked. This is a weird ass pitcher. He'll get cooked by a random team like the Mariners. Then he also shut down the Yankees. Like, come on, dude, make up your mind. Are you good or are you ass? Which is it? No, he alternates because then when he comes out here shutting down the Yankees, we start hyping him up. Like, oh, this guy's good. Then he gets cooked up by the freaking Mariners. They're like, crap, he stinks. He also got cooked by the freaking Padres too. So I guess he just does not like West Coast teams. Especially NL ones, I guess. I don't know. 1-1 to Jacob Wilson. Chopper to short. Schneeman throws, and they got him. 2 down. I have a bet on Brent for a hit. I don't like the A's. Oh, I see. Okay. I see what you're saying. All right. Here's Brent Rooker, speaking of which. Walked his last time up. His first time up, I should say. Pitch. Outside. Still so weird to see a professional baseball team playing in a AAA ballpark. 1-0 coming. Ball two. Here we go again. If it's up to Luis, he's going to walk Rooker every time. 2-0 to Rooker. 3-0. He's like mortified of him. He'll have like 4 walks, and it'll all be to Rooker. 3-0. Ah, there's a strike. Oh, they got Jake Irvin on the mound in Washington. Okay, I see. 3-1 coming. Fouls it off. Full count. See if he can put Rooker away here. Maybe get him to chase something. Or get him staring. But it'd be hard to get him to stare at a pitch. He'd have to completely fool him to do that. Get him thinking one thing when another thing happens. Payoff. Grounder. To second. Throw is over, and we got a 1-2-3 inning for the Guardians. We go to the 4th, up 4-0. All right. It's got to feel weird for a lot of those guys in that dugout because obviously, like, I'm sure they've played there before, you know, the A's AAA affiliate. Because a lot of them, I don't know how many of them were in the A's system when the River Cats were the A's affiliate. Damn. I don't think there was that many players left on this team. Rooker wasn't always on the A's. He started off on the Twins. And he was sent to the A's. I can't remember when, but yeah, it was a while back. So I believe it'll be the 8-9-1 hitters due up here in the 4th. Again, a good contingent of Guardians fans in the house tonight. And here's J-Rod leading off against Spence. First pitch is a soft grounder. Throws and they got him. Man, if only J-Rod was quicker. Live bet. Crazy Pog. Hey, yo, brother. Do you know what Pog is? I'm sure you do. Calling me a fat ass white girl? Hey, yo. That's literally what it means. Yeah. Yeah, when you be on YouTube, you hear some crazy things. Freaking streamers these days, man. Freaking the IRL streamers use that term a lot. Yeah, Pog. Yeah, fat ass white girl. And a pop up, and that's out number 2. Yep. J Ram Homer. Go with that. Adley Rushman, 10-day IL with an oblique. Chris Sale, 15-day IL with a left rib cage injury. Fractured. Ugh. 5-4, 2.52 ERA in 15 starts. For Adley, 2.27 average, 8 homers in about 56 games. Here's Stephen Kwan. He's 2 for 2. Led off the game with the leadoff double off the wall. Damn near could have hit it out. Just didn't get enough of it. Here's the 0-1 to Kwan. Hit the Kwan. Pitch. Hit it, Kwan. Hit it, Kwan. Yeah, that's so funny. This dude straight up in the chat said crazy pog. Like, hey, yo. Do you like know what that word means, fool? It ain't a slur, it's just funny. It's an acronym. 2 to Kwan. Chopper to second. And this has to be the quickest inning of the night for anybody, really. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still up 4-0. I also have Showtime, and the Dodgers game would cashed already for me. Nice. This dude straight up would say that with a straight ass face. He's like, wait, what? Gage just learned something new today. Yeah. When I hear that, I think of that one clip from Jeff Dunham. I can't remember what puppet he was doing a show with. It might have been Peanut. I think it was Peanut. And he was talking about a BMW. And he was like, big Mexican woman. Like, oh my God. What is going on in this thing, man? It's 11 p.m. Of course, we're going to get unhinged. Man, if I did a straight up stream of just nothing but unhinged crappiness, oh my God. I'd be banned off YouTube in an hour. I gotta know my limits when it comes to getting unhinged. I've already dove a little bit into conspiracies, and now we got people talking about these terms, right? Talking about hog, not even probably knowing what that means. But yeah, it means fat ass white girl. Fat ass. PHAT, yeah. Yep. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Freaking white girl with a wagon. The heck are they doing? Up in those hedges, Fry and okay. What do they gotta go out that door? Is that the locker room? I think that's the clubhouse, isn't it? Yeah, that's the clubhouse. That's so weird. The clubhouse is behind the left field wall. So you know what that means, right? If a manager gets ejected, they gotta do the walk of shame to the clubhouse behind the left field wall. Oh, that's tough. If a manager gets tossed at the stadium, they got to do the walk of shame. That's tough, man. That's tough. Oh man. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. What's this? See that? That's them doing the walk out to the outfield earlier. That's a long ass walk to the clubhouse. Yeah, there's the that's the clubhouse, I believe, right there. Yeah. Up high and inside to Muncie. 0-for-1. Safe on an error because we couldn't figure out how to throw the ball first. Yeah. Wow. Strike. That's just the funniest thing ever on the stream. Today, Gage learned, dear diary, today Gage learned what pog means. And he was never the same after that. Again, another gorgeous night in Sacramento. Sun is setting. People sitting in the grass along the first base line near the foul pole and in the outfield. Here's the 2-1. Strike. 2-2. Must be easy for a pitcher, though, knowing that you got run support. You could just go out there, play loose, lock in, go through your stuff. 2-2. Foul it off. Ortiz isn't even like a bad pitcher. He's just been so damn unlucky with the run support. He gets none. He pretty much gets no run support. Like I said, he was like third worst, tied for third worst average. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Yeah, he practically gets the third worst run support in the league, up there with like Antonio Senzatella and Mitch Keller. Boy, do we hit another bomb? It wouldn't shock me. I would not be shocked. I always ask myself, will the Guardians ever get a prospect again, like a Jim Thome? Or like a generational talent type? But of course, you have to remember, you have to be pretty damn bad to get a guy like that. Not really, but I mean, you got to be lucky with it. Tyler Soderstrom infield single last time up. He singled because our second baseman just was too nonchalant, fielding and throwing. Like, gotta have a little bit more urgency, my dude. Here's the 0-2 coming to Soderstrom. Pitch. High fly ball. Left field. Playable for Kwan. He settles underneath it, makes the catch. Retires the side. Another 1-2-3 inning for Luis Ortiz. Top of the fifth coming up. Still up 4-0. Got the Manzardo, Ramirez, and Santana to up. Crazy what happens when you actually play these kind of guys. The offense actually shows up. I mean, when you really look at it, when you see these guys hitting well, this is what happens. They score. Yep. Kind of a spell check got him, but I know. I'm just laughing because it's like, I know spell check got him. Spell check can be so evil sometimes. It's not like he said a slur. It's just so funny. I've never seen someone actually do that. Crazy pog. Like, hey, yo, you calling me a freaking fat ass white girl? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Uh, it's that is the funniest thing ever. Not even mad, just hilarious to me. Um, well, I don't think girls really like being called pogs like that. Oh, brother. So top fifth, here's Cal Manzardo against Spence. Strike. Staring at strike one. Liner base hit for Kyle. He's now, what, 2 for 3? Wait, off base hit? Hell yeah. This dude just be hanging them, man. He hangs them, you gotta bang them. That's that simple. So here's J Ram. First, nobody out. Pitch from Spence. Waiting for J Ram to crush one. That it does. That's what it is. Yeah. A white girl with a fat ass. That's what it means. Yep. Here's the 0-1. Jumper foul. Yeah, that's what it means. Legit. Calling a girl that isn't calling her fat. It's calling her ass fat. Hog. White girl. Fat ass white girl. Fat ass. Got a Dunkin' dunk on her. Oh my god. Ah. Oh. Here's the 0-2 to J Ram. Ah, pitch. Outside. I was waiting for him to chase that pitch because you know how aggressive he can get. Spence has 72 pitches. See us have another long inning here. Maybe score a couple more runs. Here's the 1-2 to J Ram. The pitch. Oh, again. See, I'm just waiting to get spoiled by freaking ESPN Fantasy again. 100 RBIs. Just 11 behind Hal Trosky and 19 behind Naplo Joy. 37 behind Jim Thome. And he's about 100 or so behind Earl Averill. Actually, 1,000. No, about 100 out there. Yeah, about 100 behind him. 2. Outside, 2-2. He's about 100. The leader's at like 1,084. He's at 900 career. And it's June. Here's the 2-2 from Spence. The pitch. Crushed it. Foul. Kids over there sliding on the ground and don't hurt yourselves. He won't get a pitch there again. He jumped. Oh, hit the kid in the face. Damn. Hit that dude in the face. They're going to get on him about that. 2-2 to J Ram. They're going to go outside here, pitch. Okay, good. I was waiting for him to bite on the pitch that would just dive at his ankles. That was an ankle biter. Yeah, they're not going to throw him one inside again. He's too dangerous. He's too dangerous. Payoff pitch. Pitch. I just got off the end of the bat there. There's Stephen Foot with Craig Albanaz on the top steps on the railing, looking on. Pitch again. Crushed it again. Same spot, almost to the same people. And it almost went to the same family, too. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. The same dude got hit in the face was right there, too. Oh, poor kid. Poor guy. He didn't get bumped in the face, but he like tried to catch it and it bounced off his face. Like almost jumped at him like that. Payoff pitch again. Is it off? It's just one of them try-hard at-bats. 48 appearances and 10-plus pitch plate appearances, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs, 1740, with a 425 average. He's had 48 of these kind of at-bats. Wow. Payoff pitch. Crushed it, base hit. Went off the glove, and that'll be a single just off the glove of Urias. And there's 2 on, nobody out. I'll take it. Urias made a great play on it. As he was trying to make the snag, it went straight up, and it went behind him. He's lucky it didn't go like keep going. he got enough of it to keep it in his area. Samir could have made the play on it. So 2 on, nobody out. Here's Carlos Santana. As homer. Yeah, he's pretty good. Here's the pitch to Santana. Checks the runner. Oh. Here at the top of the 5th. Here's the 1-0 from Spence. Pitch. Oh, that's a pitch. You gotta crush, Santana. Oh, nah. You gotta smoke that ball, dude. He hung that sucker. God. He hung it, bro. He's been hanging pitches left and right, man. 1-1 to Santana. Pitch. Like that. Foul. Ah, no. Base hit right here. Farland is warming up in the pen, a lefty. Because Spence is already at 83 pitches. Here's the 1-2 to Santana. Oh, 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Went down and got him. Couldn't hold up. First out of the inning. Nothing, just had some bite to it and it fooled him. So here's Daniel Schneemann. Remember, he had a 3-run homer in San Francisco. It'd be funny if he had a homer in their AAA team's ballpark. There's the first pitch. Chopper. Gonna be a out number 2, but the runners move. They only had 1 play, so it's a predictable out. I'll take it. And here's Nolan Jones. Guardians can add some more runs here. That'd be cool. A walk, a strikeout, and a run for Nolan Jones. 216 average. And I guess they're going to go to a different pitcher. Yep. I'll say he's coming out, so they're going to go to a lefty. McFarland's going to come in. 85 pitches and 4 2/3 innings. Spence is done. He's lucky that we didn't do more damage. 1 inning now where we scored 4. That was just nuts. I hadn't seen an inning like that in a while. Like in a string. Yeah, just a reminder, guys. Tomorrow I'll be live for 2 more streams. At around 2 o'clock around there, I'll be live for Cardinals and Reds. Andrew Abbott versus Miles Mikolas. And then, of course, tomorrow night, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Where else would you rather be? Wow. So it would be the lefty, TJ McFarland, coming in for the righty. So it'll be interesting to see how we approach this. Still makes me laugh how like they literally are just playing these games at a AAA ballpark. right? They had all that time to get their stadium thing figured out at the Coliseum. Couldn't do it. 24 games, 5.79 ERA, 14 innings, 3 walks, 6 Ks for McFarland. So not great. Damn near 60 ERA, which means we're not going to squash him. We already know how this goes. Jones 0 for 1 to a walk earlier, too. Here's the 1-0. Strike. 78. Here's the 1-1. How kind of a delivery is that? It's so weird though because like the A's don't even want to be called the Sacramento A's. They're just the A's. And then eventually, when they go to Vegas in a few years, when their stadium's built, they'll be the Las Vegas A's. Which is weird because they have the Aces. 2-1. Chopper. You have the A's and Aces. That's just so weird. So freaking weird. I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you what. Oh yeah. Let me tell you something, brother. Hell, brother. 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Up 4-0. Germany watching World War III start without them. Oh, you reckon World War III starts? They're going to be involved in it because NATO. That's what you're going to see now with this stuff going on. You know, Germans actually not being the cause of a war. They started World War I, technically. Of course, they started World War II. So they're taking the bold strategy of not starting World War III. I mean, they'd be on the good side this time. Let me see World War III though, because you just think about it, right? World War I was trench warfare, and tanks were just coming into battles and stuff. World War II, you had all this technology stuff, tanks, battleships the size of small cities, damn near. Oh, another homer. Okay, who is that now? Wow. Sheesh, they're teeing off on me. That's Nate Lau. Whoa. Pitch is a swing and a miss. Here in the bottom of the 5th from Blade 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Chopper foul. Quick 0-2 count. Ortiz at 63 pitches. 3-1 Washington. Wow. Fly ball and foul out of play behind the seats, behind the third base dugout. Struck out his first time up, 196 average on the year for Plate. Two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Take it out. Luis Ortiz, looking good. Getting good. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a world war. You're just going to have like 3 or 4 conflicts in separate spots. Yep. You're not going to have a full-fledged, all-out conflict like you had, in the 1940s. No. Even then, it really wasn't a world war. It was just like 6 countries all beating each other up. Was the British Empire was still existing, and they had still a lot of land and countries and stuff. Wow. 4 1/3 innings, one walk, 8 days for Luis, though. Or Trump is early there. And I don't really want to get into that stuff. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. About politics a little here, world events. Just a little bit, just a smidge. But I'm not talking about that stuff. Go. 2. Oh, for the glove. Martinez for a base hit. They showed a stat talking about, he retired the last 10 batters. Trump immediately gives up a freaking base hit. Gotta love the broadcast jinx. Gotta love the broadcast jinx. Just over the glove of Van Martinez. If he was maybe a few inches taller, or just a little longer arms, he snags that ball. So on first, 1 out. I ball 1 to wins. Josh Bell, that's right. He's back with the Nats, isn't he? Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Here's the 1 up. Swing and a miss. 70 pitches now for Ortiz here in the 5th. He's 4 1/3 innings through. 70 pitches. Just like Spence. They're making him work, but he's doing good so far. Doing all right. Pitch. Grounder foul. Nice snag by the ball boy on the third base line. Played it off the ricochet. Off the wall. Talk about world events, but not that kind of stuff. 1-2. Fly ball. At the track, and there's Plum, the catch. Throw it in. And that's out number 2. God. I think we're halfway on the wall. That just shows how short those walls are, man. How short their outfits are. Corners. It's like 320 or 340 to left field. God. It's like, okay, good. All right. Now here's back to the top of the order with Butler. Strike. The last strike did an Angels A's game. That was fun. Yeah. Here's the 0-1 to Butler. He got extended this offseason, too. Pitch. Found it off. Safe to say he deserved it, though. He 100% deserved the extension. He's a solid player. For sure. Here's the 0-2. From Ortiz. The pitch. He wanted that ball to just move back into the zone just a little bit to get the ring him up. Move it all, really. Stayed up top. 1-2 count. Yeah, Ortiz is probably going to get us through 5, I think. Maybe 6. Pitch. Ball. Just need to get through this at bat here. I still can't believe Tanner went 8 full innings. 22, 12, 15, 12, 15. 16th pitch of the inning here. 2-2. Pitch. Full count. He's trying to ring him up so bad. He's trying to nibble on him and, you know, frame him, and it ain't working. Just punch him out right here, man. Don't mess around. Off pitch. Not slow. Stop. It's low. Stop it. Your up fee is too good like that. He showed up as well. Is this a little there's 3 knees? My knees. Sexy. Nothing. It's crazy how pictures look when they get run support. For reasons where I getting this kind of run support. Yes. Oh. Oh. Damn. Will Smith hit a homer, huh? Like, did he get rung up? Yeah, Butler got rung up. That's tough. He had to do the walk of shame. Yeah, he got tossed because he thought this pitch was a little low. Got perfectly framed by Bo. He's like, come on, that was a little low. Yep, he got tossed. Kodsay, I don't even know where Kodsay is. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, there's Kodsay. Crosby came out to say, come on. So now he has to do the walk of shame. Here's Bo Naylor leading off against McFarland. First pitch is high, ball one. Pitch. Outside, ball two. Pitch. Pops it up in the infield. And he had to. Oh, wow. Okay. That was actually pretty cool. My wins. Hobbled it off the glove and made the bare hand catch. So here's Johnny Rodriguez. Oh, he's got a hit, I think, last time up. Blade goes to left. Clark comes in center. Rooker goes to right. Swing and a miss. Plug my phone in. Pitch. Fouls it off. Outside. 1-2. Fouled it off. Dude, I hate how slow this app is. Holy crap. 1-2 coming to J-Rod. Pitch. Strike 3. Staring at strike 3. Okay. Pitching like a god. Not tonight, I see. He's not pitching tonight. Ortiz? No. He's not. Oh, yeah, Ortiz. He's Otani. Because he said Otis. I thought you were trying to say Otani. I was like, what? But yeah, Ortiz is doing great. Yeah. Pitch. Kind of like doing what Bobby did. Kind of doing what Bobby did last night. Again, my brain is like half off. Pitch. Hops it up out of play. One and they call time. One. Outside. Pitch. Strike 2. There we go. 2-2. Pitch. Pops it up. This might be a tough play. Watch out. It's in play, and the ball's going to roll all the way down the first base line, and Angel Martinez ends up at second. You just knew something wonky was going to happen there. 3 dudes coming after the ball. Rooker knew, was like, oh, crap, I got to get this ball. Boink, off, and he just misplayed it. And the ball rolled off. Boink, and then it rolled all the way down. That's tough. So, runner on second for Angel Martinez now. And now we get to the top of the order with Steven Kwan, who's had a pretty damn good night. Pitch. Strike. 2 for 3. Oh, this is new. It says Newcomb now. Is this Newcomb or is this still McFarland? I don't even know. All right, it is Newcomb. Okay, new pitcher. Yeah, Sean Newcomb. 2. Okay, pitch. All right. Yeah, it is Newcomb. All right. Didn't even notice. Must have happened when I was still tweeting about the writing my tweet about dude getting tossed. That's just something funny. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. But yeah, Ortiz is doing great. That's just so funny how that whole thing worked, right? So yeah, if you get tossed at this ballpark because the clubhouses aren't connected to the dugout like in all the other ballparks, you got to go to the outfield. So when you get tossed, you got to do the walk of shame. That's tough. That is tough. That's just such a wonky thing to have happen. Iranian state TV is now promising retaliation. I mean, just think about this too. Israel had been trying to crack those nuclear sites, right? Nuclear power plant sites. They were trying to crack them, trying to break through, and they couldn't. The U.S. flies over. I think they took out a whole mountain. It's like, sheesh. It's like, you don't really want to mess with that. The team must have saw that stat earlier today. Yeah, probably did. The run support stat probably did. Oh, yeah, it's true. All of this will be going on, and they want to try to send the WWE to Saudi Arabia. Are you sure about that? Is the WWE sure they want to send their people to Saudi Arabia for the what was it, King of the Ring or stuff? Considering the distance between Iran and Saudi Arabia, I mean, they're literally just a small little body of water separates them. And those two countries don't really like each other too much. There's a strike. I mean, you talk about beef. that's like that neighborly beef that spans generations. Right? That's a generational beef. Watch a document. There's like documentaries talking about it. It spans all the way back to before, I think, what, World War, before the Cold War started. All the way back to like World War II era. They were kind of They didn't really like each other back then. It was kind of like, we'll tolerate you, but we don't really like you. But then the current, rulers took over. And there's a nice snag by Ortiz. There's out number one. The current, rulers took over, and yeah, it's been fate on sight for those two countries ever since. Yeah, Quandale, don't doubt them. But yeah, Thunder or Pacers? Thunder. At home. They've been very good at home all year, all playoffs. Gotta go with the Thunder. Gotta go with the Thunder. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Pacers won it. Would not be shocked at all. So one down. First pitch is a strike to Brent Rooker. Ortiz at 82 pitches. A walk and a ground out for Brent, the right fielder now. Of course, he took over in right field after Lawrence Butler got tossed for arguing a non-called strike. He thought a ball was a strike. He said it was, no, I'm sorry. He thought a strike was a ball. A ball got called a strike. He didn't like it, and he got tossed. Pitch. Outside. Ball two. Like I said, I will talk about like world affairs on this channel, but like I won't go too deep into politics. Somewhat. It's weird. Grounder. Schneeman throws him out. What the hell was Martinez doing? Well, we're gonna have McDonald's come up. Okay, 2-5 guy. Okay, well, that's enough. That's enough. Nick Kurtz, first top 5 pick from 2024 draft to make his debut, 4th overall. Last 15 games, 9 homers, 19 RBIs, 2 walk-off dongs, 310 average. Home run in 3 straight games, extra base hits in like 6 of 7 or something like that. It's crazy. Pitch. He's hit a homer in like 6 of 7 or 5 of 6 games. It's crazy. Crazy what he's done. Oh, another homer? Yep. Damn. It's crazy. Pitch. Oh, that's Garcia again, isn't it? That's Abrams. 2-run homer. My God, it's a home run derby in LA tonight. Sheesh. 2-0 count to Kurtz. Pitch. Outside 3-0. Come on, Ortiz, lock in here, bro. Three 0 pitch. Ball four. Pitches one with the same spot. Just randomly out of nowhere walks him. Like, okay. Wow, wow. All right. All right. Damn. Busy sports day. Yep. 2 games. Pitch. Grounder off the foot. Foul. Yeah, Asia, yeah. I talk about world affairs. I don't talk about politics stuff, political stuff. World affairs is fine. Like what's going on around the world, yeah. Swing and a miss. 0-2. But I will not mention certain people's names in this chat, in these streams. Yeah. 0-2. Pitch. Come up. There you go. So weird. He'll like walk somebody and he'll do that. I'm gonna just walk Nick Kurtz and then just attack Muncie. Like, okay. All right, man. Sheesh. Top 7 coming up. Guardians up 4-0 still. Yeah, I said earlier, like a while back, 3 things can start a fight: sports, religion, and politics. I've seen people get on arguments on social media over all 3 things, mainly politics and sports. And they always be saying, keep sports and politics separate because they go together like oil and water, separate. Whoa. Yeah, 10 Ks for Luis. Our pitchers, I think, have had 20 Ks in this series. The problem was, last night, our offense was no-show. Tonight, they flipped the script. Oh, you got Abrams on your fantasy team? That's lit. Yeah, I gotta see about my fantasy team. Probably not doing so good because for some dumb reason I picked up Mitch Spence thinking, oh, he's probably gonna cook us. This dude decided to start hanging and hanging and hanging and hanging. Oh, I'm still winning. Oh, I'm still winning. Because Ketel Marte and Ian Happ happened. And also Merrill Kelly has 17 points, so that's good. Oh, I'm happy. Okay. Ah, man. Politics is a tough thing to talk about. I see it all the time on social media. All right, so back for the, what is this now? The top of the 7th? Yep, top of the 7th. Manzardo leads off. Outside. Ball 1. Newcomb's still in there. Took over for TJ McFarland, I believe, last inning. Pitch. Ball 2. Sky River Casino, Solon Club. Huh. 2-1 to Manzardo. Pitch. Fouls it off. Pitch. Oh, it almost hit him. Almost hit him. But it's a 2-2 count. There's a look at the clubhouse area. 380. Wow. Left center. Pitch. And Manzardo hits this one to extreme shallow left. Not even out of the infield. Muncy makes the catch. Where's AAA affiliate 1974 Sacramento Solons? Oh! Manager Bob Lemon. Hughes Stadium dimensions. Left field is 233 with a 40-foot screen. Center field is 390. Damn! Chase Burns will be called up by the Reds in 2024 draft pick. The second overall pick. Now, Bazana, he's got a groin injury, so he won't be back for a while. He's been out, I think, for like a month now. 1-1. Swing and a miss. I was going to say, is he going to start tomorrow? I don't think he will be. No, not tomorrow's Abbott. Fouls it off, right side. 5-2 Washington. Wow. Just barely fell off. Angels beating the Astros 9-1. Yep. Here's the 1-2 to J-Ram. The pitch. Outside by a mile. 2-2. That's a base hit for J-Ram, his third hit of the game. He's now 3 for 4. Just a little soft roller down the gap, down the left side by the shortstop. 900th career single, 15th in club history. Already had his 900th career RBI now. Here's Carlos Santana. Up high, ball one. You have to wonder, are they going to try to steal with J-Ram here? You know how J-Ram is. Always looking to steal. Santana! Ah, not deep enough. Clark is there to make the catch. Not even really anywhere close. I mean, that thing was shallow left center. Means he got underneath it. Here's Daniel Schneemann, the man of Schnee. Grounded out last at bat. 0 for 3. Go to first. Got back in time. That's the first throw over. Pitch. Strike. Here's the 0-1. He's taken off. Right up the middle, but oh, he got him. Wow, that's tough. He snagged the ball right in front of J-Ram and tagged him out. Yeah. There was already 2 out, but that's just funny how that works. Got it right in front of him. There was nowhere for J-Ram to go either. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Up 4-0 still. bring back Bieber if he does good. Yeah. Yep. I think he has an option year after this year, so I think he'll be back for a full season to see how he does, and then he'll probably get a good. Oh, another homer from Nate Lau. Well, no. God. Freaking Washington's teeing off on this dude. This is Trevino now. My God. 104 off the bat. Damn. Man, you know what? That sucks too, because literally, like I was talking about World Affairs, the WWE is going to Saudi Arabia in a few weeks, I think it is, for their Queen King of the Ring PLE. They go there almost every year for a certain event. Like, what do you do? You know? Like, time for this to happen. Freaking Triple H and I'm like, couldn't that freaking toupee wearing bozo do this another time? Toupee. Here's Cade Smith. Pitches outside 2-0. Couldn't that fake hair wearing looking bozo freaking do this another time? Why now? We're about to go over there. Really? Pitch? Strike? Like we had the event already scheduled up and we had the. I think it's in Riyadh too. So it's not like it's in the middle of some desert village. Pitch? Strike? It's going to be in one of the most populated areas of the Saudi Arabian kingdom. 34 games, 2-2 record, 2.20 ERA. Pitch. Man. Well, I'm sure everything's going to be fine, though. I hope. If they still do that, they better have the best security measures in effect. Enemy struck him out. But like I said, the Saudis will not let anything happen. They good. Washington ain't even that good. Oh, they're pretty good. Their lineup is anyway. Their pitching could still use some work, but they're good. They got some young dogs on that team though. Straight up. But yeah, I'm sure everything will be good. But they're going to have intense security measures now, even tighter than they were before. 1-1, strike. I'm going to see if I find the WWE. I just don't even go over there. Have the freaking event over here, you know? But then, of course, we'd have to make it up to them. Because, you know, their fans over there have been looking forward to this event all year. 1-2, outside, 2-2. Because their fans actually kind of get into it, too. They're good. They're good fans over there. 2, ball 3. Just a very interesting situation in the world right now. Here's the payoff pitch to Smith. And ball 4. Of course, can't go without walking people. God. I hadn't seen Cade in a couple games, though. Back. And I see we decided to give up some runs, eh? Freaking Cade Smith of all people. Had to go break up a cat fight outside. Freaking feral cats beefing over one another, man. Dang, that struck out Denzel Clark. 2-0. Okay. I know Cade hasn't pitched in a while, so he's probably a little cold, I can imagine. A pitch sequence against Clark. Had to go break up a damn cat fight. God, always. I tell you what, pitch outside to Wilson. For 3 with a ground out last time up. By Santana. Even at 39 years old, he still has the hops of a young man in his like 20s and ends the inning. Thank God for Los. Go to the 8th. Up 4-1. But yeah, I had to go break up a damn cat fight. All I heard was tumbling and rumbling outside, and go outside, and sure enough, then I had to get my dogs to come in, which they're beagles, and you know how they are. If you have a beagle, they will not go in until the entire situation is clear and everything is good. They literally will not go in until. Sup Koram, he says, I have watched a ton of baseball. I have streamed a ton of baseball today. I'm going on almost 17 innings of baseball. I streamed earlier Pirates Rangers. That was the fun game. And then this one. And then tomorrow I'll be streaming Cardinals and Reds because I'm a lunatic. And I was going to stream that game today, but yeah, I was a little late to the party. I decided to try to stream it a little late, and I figured, you know what? I don't want to jump in it already in progress. I'll do it tomorrow. Of course, if I had streamed that game today, I would have streamed a banger, but it probably wouldn't have went like that if I streamed it. That's usually the way I am. But yeah, WWE fans, it's going to be curious. I'm curious to see what they do when in regards to the situation out in the Middle East, because they're going out there for a PLE soon. That's going to be interesting. I'm sure they're going to be going over there still, but there's going to be some crazy things, requirements. Another lefty, Hogan Harris, on the mound for the A's. Yeah, we're not seeing a righty for the whole rest of the series. This is what happened when they start a righty. We score off of them. 27 games for Lane Thomas, pinch hitting now. In for J-Rod. Inside ball. 3-0. Yeah, Lane pinch hitting for J-Rod. The 3-0 to Lane. Ah, it's a strike. A little generous, but okay. Giving him a gift. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Ooh, I was waiting for the ring him up. I was expecting the but no, he gets a leadoff walk. So Hogan Harris, the looks like a Walmart Andrew Miller. Here's David Fry now in for Angel Martinez. Pitch. Ball. Of course, Stephen Vogt's got to unload his pinch hitters. 1-0 to Fry. Swing and a miss. He was chomping at the bit to bring in the pinch hitters. I only didn't watch 2 games. Wow. 7-2 Washington. Jeez. 1-1. Inside on him. 2-1 count for Fry. Oh, I'm sorry. He's the number 7 hitter. Oh. Okay. Pitch. This is for J-Rod. Okay. That makes sense. I think this is for J-Rod. Or is it for Bo? Might be for Bo. I don't know. 3-1. The pitch. Popped it up. Out of play. Yeah, this is for Bo, I think. Because number 8 is J-Rod. Number 9 is Martinez. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. On Jones. Lane Thomas in for Jones. This is for Bo. Okay. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. I saw you stream the Pittsburgh game earlier. He was sleeping? Well, Mitch Keller did good for the most part for a little while. But eventually the dam cracked and the Rangers scored a couple more runs and that was it. Yeah. Pittsburgh's offense is as feeble as ours. Here's J-Rod. First pitch ball low. So that's who they took out. Yeah, Jones and Bo. Makes sense. 1 RBI on the year, 179 average for J-Rod. RBI double. Really? That was his first RBI of the year? Throws way. Thomas easily steals second. He was lucky that ball didn't go over his head. Damn. Third stolen base of the year for Lane. Here's the 1-1. Liner foul. Good snag again by that ball boy. I hate to be a ball boy along the lines because that ball be coming at you like almost 100 miles per hour most times. 2. Pitch. Fouls it back. Still funny to me. In this rinky-dink little ballpark, only 2 homers have been hit for us in this series. Nick Kurtz last night, and then Martinez. 2. And J-Rod crushes a foul. J-Rod put in another good at-bat here. Rodriguez. Here's the 1-2. Inside 2-2. J-Rod 1 for 3 with that RBI double earlier. 2-2 coming to J-Rod. Pitch from Harris. To right. And there's the catch by Rooker. Made a good read on it. And Thomas goes to third. 2 down. Got a base hit, I think. Didn't really do much after that. Yeah, they had him hitting leadoff. It's like, okay. So it looks like pitching coach is out to talk. Good swing on it by J. Rod, just didn't get enough of it. Here's Angel Martinez. Chance to add another run. Safe on an error his last at bat. Here's the pitch from Harris. Strike. Yeah, we might never face a righty ever again, man. God. Here's the 0-1. Liner! Foul! Ah, damn. I didn't hurt myself. I'm just saying that should have been, that could have been a fair ball, and that would have scored a run. That was going to the corner, too. 0-2 count for Martinez. Here's the 0-2. Inside. Oh, got away, but Lane ain't going anywhere. He's at third. Seven to 2, Washington, top 9. That's crazy. Wow. That's Klein? No idea what that even is. All right. 2 to Martinez. The pitch. Inside again. Good snag. 2-2 count. Because that gets away, Lane Thomas is probably scoring. Lane has to be on top of it because, again, this isn't like the Coliseum where you have a crazy amount of foul territory. 2-2 pitch. The pitch. Chopper, foul. Must be weird for the A's pitchers because you actually get a legit bullpen behind a wall. At the Coliseum, the bullpens were in play. They were one of the only stadiums other than the Trop to have bullpens in play. 2-2. The pitch. And he rung them up. Okay. Well, we go to the bottom of the 8th. Up 4-1. So far, we've seen now 5. We're going to see 5 2024 draft picks debut this year. Chase Burns is the latest. Of course, Nick Kurtz, Jack Caglianone, Cam Smith, and then Christian Moore. Pitch from Gaddis. Fly ball. Center field. Off the wall, and now it's going to run away from Thomas. Come on, Lane, get to the damn ball. He's going for third. And he's safe. Lead off triple, and here we are. Okay. All right. Small ballpark, yep. Lead off triple for Rooker. Freaking Gaddis. And then Lane Thomas plays it horribly. Here's Kurtz. Swing and a miss. I bet you on a lot of good teams, Gaddis wouldn't be the setup man. He'd be like the 6th or 5th inning guy. Stefan, I think, when he's healthy, will probably fit into the setup role. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Yeah, I feel like Stefan will probably slip into the 7th or 8th inning role when he's healthy, which hopefully he'll be back soon. 0-2 count for the rookie, Kurtz. One of 5 2024 draft picks to play this year. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not messing around that time. Damn. Christian Moore for the Angels and Kurtz from the A's. Yep. Yep. Now the Reds, Chase Burns. Now what about Travis Bazzana? He's hurt, of course. It's like a tradition. We draft someone who's really good high, they get hurt. There's the alignment playing rather straight up. Santana kind of playing shallow in the infield. Pitch. Ball. Look at that run on that pitch. It ran away from Kurtz's bat. Hoo-wee. Here's the 2-0 to Muncy. Strike. Pitch. 2-1. To left. And there's the catch by Kwan. Runner will score, but there's 2 out. Good catch by Steven, though. But now it's 4-2. What I hate about this damn team is they score all their runs in 1 inning, and then they don't do crap the rest of the game. The only exception was that Reds game lately, where they scored mostly they scored most of their runs in 1 inning, but they also added a few extra runs throughout the rest of the game. And a fly ball to center field, and that'll be the end of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out for Soderstrom. We go to the 9th, up 4-2. We're 98. Whoa, 98th inning. Oh my God. Damn. Yep, we're at the 98th inning. It is now middle of the afternoon on Sunday next week. And we're at the point now where we got vendors playing baseball. Kike is Teoscar hit a home run. Damn. Wow. Yeah, we got fans playing in the game now. J Ram is like 33 for 40 or something. Ridiculous. The score is 4-4. 98th inning. Hey, nobody can score. Nobody's even really here. Everybody's all piling in the clubhouse. Nah. I still remember that. Oh, what the hell? Is that seeds? What the heck? Wow, all right. Still remember there was a game against the Blue Jays back in like 2015 or 16, I think it was. I think it was 16, ironically enough. It went like 17, 18 innings. The game started at 1. And it ended right after my mom got home from work that day. It took so long. We had Trevor Bauer, I believe, coming in for an inning at the end. Santana got the clutch go ahead, I think, home run to take the lead. And that's only because the Jays, I think, had to use position players. They used up their whole bullpen. And there's Quan with he missed it. And he's in for a leadoff double. I thought that dude was going to catch that. I was like, no shot. But it's a double. Oh, it's a double. Daily double, yeah. How close was Denzel to catching that ball? Yeah, it bounced. And then it went off of his glove, off of his chest. So that's his 17th double of the year, his second tonight. Here's Kyle. Base hit gives us another run, which would be nice for Emmanuel Clase, I'm sure. Fouls it off. 2 for 4 with 2 singles for Kyle, the DH. Kyle, 0-2. Pitch from Harris. The ball, wow. I was expecting him to get rung up. Here's the 1-2. Pitch. Low, almost got away, but good snag by Wins. Kyle got it to a 2-2 count. Let's see if he can make something happen. Base hit here would be awesome for the culture. 2-2 to Manzardo. Liner, foul again. Obviously, if that's a fair ball, it's right to the first baseman. If anything, you move the runner to third, but still. I need a gap one. This park is like a gapper's paradise. Gap shot paradise. 2-2 to Kyle. Swing and miss. 1 down. Yeah, he just swung underneath it. That'll just justify freaking Vogt never playing him against lefties. Clase warming in the pen. Here's... Oh, they're just gonna... Yeah, they just intentionally walked Ramirez. They're not gonna deal with him. Yeah, they're like, we're not even gonna deal with you, bro. You're gonna go to first. We're not gonna get stung by you again. Because they know his reputation. He's very good in this situation. 2 on. Pitch inside to Santana, not to mention double play possibility. But Santana ain't no slouch either. He can get a big hit here. Juan at second. J-Ram at first. 1-0 to Santana. Pitch. And Santana! Ah, not deep enough again. God! Come on, old man. Get in the damn weight room. God, old man. Seemed like he barreled that sucker up, but it just doesn't go anywhere. Here's Daniel Schneemann 0 for 4. Another game where the Guardians offense did all their damage in one inning against a righty, no less. After that, it's been all lefties. Literally all lefties. Kotze's like, I'm not putting a righty out there. Hell no. Literally, that's what he's doing. He's like, I'm not putting no damn righty out there. They'll kill it. They'll destroy him. We're never facing a righty ever again against the A's. Strike. Really. He is not going to pitch another righty ever again. Unless we're losing. But even then, I don't even know how many righties they have in their bullpen. It's all lefties, it seems like. It's the 0-2. Outside. Like that Oops All Berries cereal. This is Oops All Lefties. Oh, that's hilarious. Ha ha ha. Here's the 1-2 to Schnee. Did he go? Yes, he did. Well, we go to the bottom of the ninth. Up 4-2. Another game where the offense went quiet. At least scoring-wise, they did get hits, but they just couldn't bring them home. What are we going to get out of Emmanuel today, huh? Emmanuel. Class A. Yeah, when it comes to who I think could make their debut first for the Guardians, of all of our recent draft picks, it seems like Chase DeLauder is going to be the next one, possibly to make his debut. Bazana's still hurt, and I don't even know about anybody else. I think all of our other recent draft picks are still stuck in like double and single A for the most part. We take it slow with our guys. But yes, that second inning was massive for the Guards. Scored 4 runs. Nothing else afterwards. But that's what you'd love to see, though. Big hits in the same inning. Ironically, all our damage was against a righty. 10 hits, though. That's tough. I say 33 games, 4-1 record, 3.69 ERA, 16 saves and 19 opportunities, 31 and 2/3 innings, 9 walks, 34 Ks, 299 opponent average. Here's the first batter. Pitch. Strike 100. Right down the gullet. to Blade. It'll be the 7-8-9 hitters due up. Oh, here we go. Okay, there's already one out. I can just switch over to the MLB broadcast. So they got the out. Now here's Urias. So yeah, he got Blade out. Here's Urias, the number 8 hitter. Pitch. Strike. 1-1. 1-1 count. Urias 2 for 3. Pitch. Strike. 1-2. Urias just, I mean, like, I don't know if he can even pick up the ball. One, two. The pitch. Oh, buried it in the ground. 2-2. Again, Class A blew that game against the Mariners. And then 2 games later against the Giants, same situation. Got the save. And then did it again the next game. To left, right at Kwan, 2 down. Kwan's been on his A game out there in left field. Not a lot of ground to cover in that outfield compared to some other outfields he's played in. I bet you he'd be like, man, compared to the Coliseum, he'll take this ballpark any day. Not much ground to cover. Austin wins, the last hope for the A's. Just inside. Ball 1. Again, I'll be live tomorrow for 2 streams. Reds Cardinals in the afternoon. Game 7 of the NBA Finals tomorrow night. And then I'll probably go live Monday at some point for my recap stream. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Top of the order coming up. Here's the 2-0. Pops it up. Out of play. Out of play. Two-one count for Wins. Former Reds catcher. They traded him to the A's for something. I think it might have been just cash or something. Something small. I'm pretty sure. 2-1 count for Wins. The 2-1. Ah, there was a strike. He wanted to, like he didn't know if he wanted to, commit to it. Down to their final strike. Gets the sign. Here's the 2-2 from Class A. Grounder to short. Oh, JM takes it, throws over, and that is the ball game. The Cleveland Guardians bounce back in a big way, taking Game 2 from the the A's. The Oakland, Sacramento, Las Vegas A's. 4-2. And that's the 17th save of the year for Emmanuel Clase. And now we will go to MLB.com and get the stats. And then I'm going to head out of here. Big win for the Guardians. They're now back to 1 game over 500, 38-37 on the year. J-Ram 3 hits. Pretty damn good game for him, I'll say that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, though. Woo-wee. That's a pretty dang good game there, I do say so myself, yeah. Not to mention Detroit lost, so we actually get a game on them. A rarity. Us gaining a game on the Tigers. Yeah. Yeah. So the win goes to Luis Ortiz. He's 4-8 on the year, 4.30 ERA. He had a fantastic game. Mitch Spence takes the loss. He's 2-2 with 3.84 ERA. Class A locks in his 17th save of the year, 3.58 ERA. And overall, Luis, 6 innings of 2 hit, 2 walk, 10 strikeout, shutout baseball, 4.30 ERA. Mitch Spence, 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks, 3.84 ERA. After we took him out of the game, we knocked him out. The Guardians only mustered 2 hits the rest of the game. That's actually crazy. Wow. But I'll be honest, though. I mean, our pitchers all amassed 13 Ks combined. Ortiz went 6. Actually got run support, and look what happens. So, good win for the Guardians. And again, I'll be live tomorrow. Not for the Guardians, though. I'll be live for Reds and Cardinals. That'll be at about, I believe, 2:15-ish, right? Yeah, 2:15. Abbott versus Mikolas. And then I'll go live tomorrow night for Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So, yeah, just a reminder, though, tomorrow for the Guardians game. I believe it'll be Logan Allen on the mound for the Guards. Of course, we've seen how good he can be, but also how bad he can be. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Logan. It's Slade. Oh, damn, I thought Logan was going on the mound. Must have changed it around. Oh, well. It'll be Slade Ciccone versus J.P. Sears. So another lefty on the mound, and like I said, we're not going to be seeing a righty for a while from the A's, because that's just the way that they are. That'll be at a 4:05. I'm not streaming that game, though. Oh, so you're going to stream the Reds, but not the Guardians? Yeah, it's a getaway game. Not to mention, this game is at 4:05. I would have barely enough time to really rest before the NBA Finals. I at least want a few hours to rest up my voice, eat some lunch or something, get something in my stomach so I'm not getting a headache during the stream tomorrow night. But yeah, it'll be Ciccone versus Sears. And now, of course, we have the Jays coming to town. Back at home. That'll be fun. So with that being said, guys, what's up, Eric, Karam, Jacob, Quandale, Raul, Asia, Paramjot, Gage, Art Jones, Rays, of course, Daniel, as always. Shout out to y'all, and see you guys tomorrow for 2 more streams. And hopefully we get another good baseball game. I mean, if that game tomorrow is as good as the one that we saw today between those 2 Reds and Cardinals, that'll be a fun one. That'll be a doozy. Mikolas versus Abbott. Oh, yeah. That'll be a fun one. That'll be a chess match. But shout out to everyone who came through. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And it's crazy, though, because, we're just over a week from NBA and NHL free agency. And we are officially at NBA draft week, which starts on Wednesday. Literally, the finals end today, Game 7, Sunday. On Wednesday, you have the NBA draft. I'm pretty sure the NHL draft is right around the corner, too. Right after that. Woo. Busy week ahead. Can't wait. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guards. Have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for 2 streams. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, big yeah. That's a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, I almost forgot.
I'm leaving here with something.
Video or something. Bye bye. uh, the NHL draft is right. I almost forgot.